Transport groups in the Philippines are staging protests against the 31st December deadline that sets in motion an eventual phase-out of the country's iconic jeepney. CNA's Buena Bernal has more.
Elmer Cordero has been a jeepney driver for most of his life. Jeepneys are made in the Philippines and used widely for public transport. But Mr. Cordero is afraid a state policy to eventually phase out old jeepneys could leave him without a daily source of income.
Panawagan namin sa Pangulo namin, Bongbong Marcos, na sana kami mahirap. Tutukan naman nila pansin. Ang nakikita niya palagi yun sa mga babansa.
Activists are protesting against plans by the government to phase out traditional jeepneys that are 15 years old or older and replace them with imported minibuses. They have petitioned the Supreme Court to stop a December 31 deadline requiring traditional jeepney operators to be part of cooperatives. Under this plan, cooperatives would be granted franchises to operate fleets of minibuses dubbed as modern jeepneys, which will cost them more than $43,000 each.
The fare for modern jeepneys like this is just 2 Philippine pesos higher than the rates of traditional jeepneys. But what you get in return is an air-conditioned travel, more spacious seating, as well as more security features like multiple CCTV cameras.
This modern jeepney is run by a cooperative that pays jeepney owners nearly $6 a day for each traditional jeepney turned over to be scrapped. It then takes a bank loan to buy a modern jeepney. The government also subsidizes about 10% of the cost. A chairman of a cooperative says this is better for jeepney operators as they no longer need to worry about maintaining their vehicles.
Bibigyan natin ng mga magandang usrakyan yung mga ating mananakay, komportable, safe, naka-aircon pa, di ba? At saka yung inang kalikasan natin nakakatulong tayo dahil less emission yung mga Euro 4 engine na makina.
But when I rode a traditional jeepney, passengers were anxious about having to fork out more, especially if modern jeepneys increase their fares down the road.
Masakit pa rin po siya sa bulsa, lalong-lalo na kung yung mga mananakay natin or yung mga commuter natin is talagang ang sahod lang nila sa isang araw is minimum. Meron din pa rin naman tayong mga below minimum kahit na nasa city tayo. And kung ilang beses sila sumasakay sa isang araw, sabihin na natin 2, 3 beses.
Small-time jeepney operators say they are at a loss as to how to start a cooperative, given what they say is little support and information from government. They also fear losing money to corrupt or mismanaged cooperatives. Many told CNA the amount they take home now is more than what they are likely to earn if they join cooperatives.
Hindi naman magiging amin yan eh. Tauhan na lang po kami riyan. Bayaran na lang kami. Weldohan na lang kami dyan. Kaya ayaw namin dyan.
Na talagang mawawala yung kabuhayan namin, talagang maghahanap kami ng ibang pagkakakitaan na para samahan, gano'n. Magsasama na lang sa iba para lang maituloy yung pag-aaral ng mga pamilya namin, anak ko.
Kasi pag pilis out yung jeep, maraming mawawala ng hanap buhay. Maraming magugutom. Kasi karamihan ng mga driver, 40 patas, 40 years hanggang 70 years.
Many in the Philippines' informal economy make a livelihood through jeepneys, whether it's calling out for passengers or helping to park them. At over 70 years old, driver Elmer says he is unlikely to be hired by cooperatives due to his age. Buena Bernal, CNA, Metro Manila.